afternoon, everybody, and welcome Mayor Brune for joining us today. Appreciate that. So, quick little backstory, if I can. By the way, my name is Lou Carrier. I'm the president of Distinctive Hospitality Group, and we own and manage this fine hotel here in the lovely city of Somerville. When we bought the hotel and committed to renovating it in 2010, one of the things we came across, obviously, was that stone marker over there. And we really didn't know that much about it. Jim was our general manager at the time, and he said, listen, there's significance to that marker. So we created a little garden on the side of the hotel. So it was like a little viewing garden. But we really didn't know that much about it. And so this past summer, as we do every summer, we host a barbecue lunch for our friends at Cobble Hill. And during that lunch, I sat at the table in between Al and Joan Snow over here. And Al began to give me a history lesson on that marker. And the fact that many years ago, it was part of a parade route, and there were a lot of significant things that happened around it. And why did we designate that thing to the side of the hotel rather than doing something special? So at that lunch, I committed to really making doing something interesting with the stone. And originally it was like, okay, we'll move the marker to the front of the property, and because the marker designates the route of Paul Revere and an interesting occurrence along his ride, we decided only fitting that we should try and get a monument of Paul Revere. So after many months and lots of phone calls to different foundries around the country, we found one that could create an image of Paul Revere. And so they only forge these things 2 times a year. And so what's underneath that thing is a 2,000-pound bronze statue of Paul Revere. And so this is a fulfillment to Al Snow, and for us, it symbolizes the fact that we live in a very unique city with a very unique history, and with that, I'm going to ask actually, where is our Commissioner of Somerville's Veteran Affairs is here. Exactly. So, and Brian, if you'd come up, and maybe say a few words after I ask Joan and Al to pull the veil off of dear old Paul. Right on. Get up there, Al.
Come on, Al.
Joan's always taking all the thunder from you. All right, pull away. Whoa. Nice job. And Al, I'm going to ask you if you would mind, before Brian makes a few remarks, to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming in today, and we'll give them a little Pledge of Allegiance here. Hand salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Chief.
Al, Joan, Jim Harvey, thank you for so much what you do for the community here, as well, and the good people here at the Holiday Inn. You know, back about a week ago on November the 11th, we celebrated Veterans Day. And 242 years after one of the first veterans of this country came out, we stood together to honor and to bring awareness to the 100th anniversary of the end of World War I. And ever since that point in time, many men and women have answered our nation's call, and that is to protect democracy and freedom. And you think about Paul Revere, probably never in his imagination could have thought that, 242 years later, that ride would have meant so much for us, because it actually began the experiment of what we call America. And the drive to be free and to start a brand new nation where everyone is important, no matter who you are. And I think as we stand out here today, and we're on the doorstep of another holiday season and another year of our country, let us remember all who have given so much to protect us and to protect our ideals. And I think that what's gone on here today, as we look back on it, we say, you know, some people say, well, we unveiled a statue today. What we did was we unveiled a recommitment to our country and to all that this country stands for. So Lou and Jim and Joan and Al and everyone here who's ever served our country, because I know some other veterans here, thank you so much for all you do. We love you, and God bless everyone, and God bless the United States of America. Thank you so much.
All right.
Can you guys look here quick?
Sure. All right. Great. Thank you. All right. Thank you.
Thanks, folks.
I'm gonna help you over here.